So BH vent. So the BH vent. So normally like we said is a 636. So like the white one. So is produced by the manufacturer Apex. Yeah. So this one. So we can call it like a BH. Yeah. So all those so need a slope down to the furnace, and you should know is like normally the the PVC pipe, so or CPVC. So those pipe is required the temperature inside the gas, inside the vent. So if the temperature is too high, the exhaust temperature too high, so maybe cause trouble. And sometime when you go to the customer house, you can see the exhaust, the color of the white is changed. Is maybe yellow, maybe brown. Yeah. So that means the temperature inside is too high, maybe overheated. Yeah. So normally the temperature for this pipe is the design is around 65 Fahrenheit. CPVC maybe higher. Yeah. So yeah, but anyway, so it doesn't matter which kind of pipe. If the color is changed, you should make notes. So that's very important. Yeah, maybe the gas valve, the pressure is set too high, so we need to adjust the pressure for the the gas valve, or maybe the air circulation is not good enough and the temperature rise is too high. Yeah, so that's cause the trouble. So sometimes you only see the color change inside. And sometimes even the outside, the outside elbow, you will see the color is changed. Yeah. So if like that, so just make notes. So this concentric terminal. Yeah. So sometimes we don't want to drill two holes on the wall. Yeah. So we use this terminal. Yeah. This terminal, in fact, there's like a double wall inside. From here, yeah. So the inside and the outside wall, that space is used for the intake, like for the black pipe. This go outside, suction the air in, and the inside of the pipe is exhaust. Yeah, directly to the outside wall. Yeah. So this is easier for the installation. Yeah, but sometimes it's more troubles than two pipes. Yeah, so the inside here, so is a connection from the inside pipe and the T here. Yeah, so there's sometimes it's glue good, so it cannot take out, and sometimes it's not glue there and just disconnect, and you see the exhaust go here and then suction in from here. Yeah, so that will cause the burner problem. Yeah, will be incomplete combustion. Yeah, so carbon monoxide will be produced. Okay, so 636 ventings. So this picture, so it's normally we can see in the furnace menu and or in the gas code. Yeah, so for this picture, I don't know if the home inspector need to know everything about that or not. So because normally is who installed the furnace, so they should realize if the vent there is good or not. Yeah, but we still talk about that. Okay, so I will talk about the normally we met the troubles. Yeah, when we saw the furnace. Yeah, the easy way to see is this area. This area is a gas meter. Yeah, like the picture we see, I think is a second slide or third slide for the gas meter. Yeah, so we talk about the gas regulator around the gas meter. There's a vent. So maybe sometime the natural gas will come out from the vent. Yeah, so that's why. So around the meter normally is 3 feet. So we call it from the vent is around the vent is 3 feet. So this area is not allowed the any vent inside. So and the up the the gas meter, so 3 feet. So both side cannot install the terminals. Yeah, so I think some province may be allowed. Yeah, like this picture is set as 15 feet, is right? Yeah, but in Saskatchewan it's not allowed. So it doesn't matter 16 feet or 20 feet, they don't allow us to exhaust from there. Yeah, so this picture we see is at least 15 feet. This area we cannot terminal. Yeah, so this one, so we should know. So because it's very important, if the natural gas come out, if there's a wind, it's just suction in. Yeah, so this is not good. And for here, so we only know underneath this edge, this height. So I think we have the here. Yeah, we have the explanation here. Yeah, so you can read this explanation. So it will tell. So like this edge. So if it's normally under is 3 feet, so you cannot went there. Yeah, so that's normally. So and sometime if you see like that and went underneath, so you should check the the menu or check the gas code to see if it's allowed or not.
I can speak to this too a little bit, Sam. So okay. As we mentioned with Andrew, guys, on Wednesday, as home inspectors, you guys are not required to know any sort of the codes, building codes, B149. But again, as you become more comfortable, more well-versed with what is required by different jurisdictions and different codes, you will become a better inspector if you are able to actually identify, possible installation defects, because it is extremely common, as we're going to see here in a few slides, where in brand new homes or you have certified gas fitters not doing proper installation. So again, you're not required to know this stuff. Don't get too overwhelmed, but in your journeys, if you start seeing installation manuals, spend 2-3 minutes going through them every single time, because you will notice that a lot of these actual termination points are really similar between one manufacturer to another. And this is taken straight out of the B149, 120, the gas and natural gas and propane installation code.
Okay, so but I just want to explain the very important things. Okay, yeah. So the one thing is closed gas meter. Another thing is close to the opening. Yeah. So like the door, window. So like the window. So for example, so we can open this side and this side cannot open. So we just figure out the opening side is okay. So we cannot. So like here, so we cannot install the terminal. So that's the asked. Yeah, so that's very important. So because normally some installer they don't know or they don't care. So just install the terminal. It's very close to the window. Yeah, so this you should know. So like normally the vent is 3 feet from the opening. Yeah, like for example, if I put a vent here, this vent to this corner of the window, so should over than 3 feet. Yeah. So if the window is fixed, it's not open, so cannot open. So that's okay. So we don't care. Okay. Yeah. We only care is the opening area. Yeah. So like the door. Yeah. So there's a requirement is not closed door in 3 feet. Yeah. So this is very important. You should be careful. You should note. Okay, so hey Alex, do we need to talk one by one about this?
No, I think maybe if we just let the attendees kind of just look at these for a second or two, just because there was a question regarding the last slide if it was strictly for openings. But here, as you can see, right, there's mechanical intakes, there's walkways, there's porches. Yeah. There's also different ratings for I guess different clearances for the ratings of the BTUs for the appliance. So again, you guys don't need to know these off by heart. If you want to take a quick photo or a screen, print screen of this, by all means you can. Or again, if you download any manufacturer's installation manual for a furnace or water heater, they're likely going to have these clearances as well. And again, the more time you spend learning, the requirements, the more well versed you'll become. And you'll be able to actually quickly look into an installation manual if there is one at an inspection to see, was this a proper installation?
Yeah, so I think normally, most installation is common. Yeah, so like if you see some not normal, so maybe you better check the menu. So like if you see the ice or frost or something like that on the terminal, so that's you should be careful. Yeah, so because maybe they install the slope, the pipe slope is not good. The water just drip from outside, not flow back to the furnace. Yeah, so if you see the sidewalk, so if the terminal is installed a sidewalk, so it should be over than 7 feet. Yeah, so if it's too low, so that's not good. So, but this one is like for the residential, is normally we cannot meet the problem like that. Yeah, so but for the commercial, like the commercial building, yeah, so sometimes we have installed the terminal just above the sidewall. So that's you should know is at least 7 feet we need from the floor. Yeah, and sorry, for the opening. So there's some like terminal, like for example, the HVAC intake. So that's we call the mechanical air supply. Yeah. So if there's a mechanical air supply, those ones we need at least 6 foot. Yeah. So if, for example, our exhaust terminal is within the 6 foot close to the HRV intake, so that's not allowed. So mechanical air supply, so that means so there may be a motor can suction the air in. Okay, so that's need a longer distance. So this is a gas regulator or pressure regulator, gas meter, that area. So we talk about already. Yeah, 3 feet, 15 feet high. Yeah, but in Saskatchewan, we don't allow it. Even 15 is don't allow it.
Okay, that slide, Sam. Thank you.